is News 3 Now, live at 4, moving forward.
Good afternoon and welcome to Live at 4.
We begin today in Dodgeville, where police are still searching for two teenagers who have been missing since Monday. 16-year-old Holly Gurton on the left home on Monday in the city of Dodgeville. She is described as 5'4" with blue eyes and brown hair. Police say she is likely with 17-year-old Jonathan Lindahl, who is described as 6'2" with blonde hair and blue eyes.
Police believe the pair is driving in Gurton's 2007 silver Pontiac Grand Prix. It has a Wisconsin license plate AVX 9211. If you have any information, call the Dodgeville Police Department at 608-935-5950.
Tuition will once again go up for in-state students who attend UW schools.
Well, this comes after a Board of Regents vote just a few moments ago. Political reporter Will Keneally is here with the new details. Will?
Well, that's right. This is actually the second year in a row that we've seen the system schools increase tuition for in-state students after a 10-year freeze. The Regents said during today's meeting that the increase is in part due to recent inflation impacting the system. Now, for students at the UW Madison campus, for example, tuition and fees are expected to go up by $397 the next year. Adding in room and meal plans, students living in the dorms at the flagship campus can expect to pay an extra $746 next year. Now, across the system, the tuition increases are expected to average around 4.4%, going as high as 5.5% in campuses like Eau Claire. Now, the Regents, which are now a majority of Governor Evers' appointees, approved that increase unanimously. We'll have more on today's meeting coming up tonight at 5.
Will, thank you. Republican Representative Mike Gallagher is vacating his seat, and today the first Democrat enters the race to try and take it. Kristen Lyerly is a doctor from De Pere and announced her candidacy today. The announcement comes 2 weeks before Gallagher plans to step down, leaving his seat empty until the November election. Gallagher's district leans heavily Republican, but Lyerly says she is running on a platform of abortion access and women's rights. Both strategies have worked for Democrats in the past.
At the Capitol today, the Budget Committee is deciding where to put the money from a multi-million-dollar opioid settlement. This comes after the State Department of Health Services submitted its plans for using $36 million of the settlement fund. The plan breaks up the money into 4 different efforts: prevention, harm reduction, treatment, and recovery efforts. The money will be spread around to multiple places, including $6 million to Wisconsin tribal communities. The committee is still reviewing the proposal, but Attorney General Josh Kaul is hoping the money that he fought for can help those in need. Speaking on the new proposal, AG Kaul said in part it is critical for anybody who is struggling with substance use disorder to try to get the help that they need, because it's a very dangerous time in the controlled substances world.
Well, let's get a look at our first warn forecast. Chief Meteorologist Alex Harrington has that for us now. Hey, Alex.
Hey there, Brady. I think everyone's ready for the snow to melt. I'm ready for it. A little bit of melting temperatures out there right now in the lower 40s right now, but lower 40s, unfortunately, they're about 10 degrees colder than where we should be at this time. We got 42 in Madison, 43 in Lone Rock, 43 in Wisconsin Dells, a chilly 41 in Monroe, and I'm looking for the cold spot here. That's Watertown and Platteville. You're tied at 39 degrees. Here in Dane County, a lot of 42s and a lot of 43s, although out towards Deerfield, our friends there, they're basking in those chilly temperatures of only 41 degrees. Not really basking at all. Bundle up, folks, here. Doppler track, though, not showing any snow out there right now. Wouldn't be shocked, though, to see an isolated sprinkle or flurry as we carry on into this evening. But things are looking considerably improved in the precipitation department. There you see just a couple of spatterings there of a few sprinkles and maybe a flurry overnight tonight. It will stay cloudy and breezy. Those gusts have been upwards of 25 miles per hour, 30 miles per hour. These are the residual impacts of that late season winter storm. The cool temperatures, the gusty winds, lows tonight in the upper 20s to right around 30 degrees. Coming up in Maine weather, we're going to track the return of the sun, the return of temperatures near 50 degrees, and the next showery rain chance. That's coming up.
Thank you, Alex. And we have a quick notice for anyone who's driving on I-90 tonight. The southbound traffic lanes up near Arlington will close at 10:30 tonight. Specifically, the bridge over State Highway 60 will close for guardrail repairs tonight. All traffic will have to take the off-ramp on exit I-119 and use the on-ramp to go around the bridge. The repairs will last from 10:30 until 4:30 tomorrow morning.
In the last 2 years, Dane County food banks say the number of families visiting them has more than doubled.
But as the need continues to rise, one local restaurant group is working to help them meet the need. And you can be a part of the effort. Braden Ross shows us how.
The need is absolutely there, but you can help, and all it takes is a trip to your favorite restaurant.
For the entire month of April, Second Harvest Food Bank of Southern Wisconsin and 16 Food Fight restaurants around town are teaming up, bringing you special menu items for a good cause.
When you order anything off of that menu, then $1 from that particular item gets donated to Second Harvest. But there's also the opportunity for people to donate on their bills.
Food Fight has been partnering with Second Harvest for more than 15 years now, helping them to provide more than 650,000 meals to people in need during that time. But this year, the donations are needed more than ever.
We thought we were at the height of kind of the need in the area when we were in the height of the pandemic, but the reality is we as Second Harvest were actually distributing more food than at the height of the pandemic.
Just last month, 6 of Dane County's largest food banks highlighted the 112% increase in demand they've seen just in the last 2 years.
Now, the event runs until the end of this month. That means you have plenty of time to get out to any of your favorite Food Fight restaurants in town to participate. Reporting in Madison, Braden Ross, News 3 Now.
Now I'm hungry. Yeah. That food looked great. Well, you can find a list of all 16 participating restaurants online at channel3000.com right now.
Coming up next here on Live at 4, we're breaking down some brand new polls.
Charles Franklin joins us with an in-depth look at the latest numbers in the presidential election. That's when Live at 4 continues.
Choose between that new deck you've been wanting and that vacation you've been dreaming about. Get both. A deck that outlasts wood 3-to-1 and up to a 7-day vacation on one of the top cruise lines or at one of our hundreds of resorts with no blackout date restrictions. Call now or visit the website for your new deck today.
This is me, and this was my stubborn body fat. My name's Adrian, and Sono Bello changed my life.
Sono Bello is America's #1 cosmetic surgery specialist, and they permanently removed my body fat in just one visit.
After having 2 kids, my body, it changed a lot. I tried everything to lose the fat, but nothing seemed to work.
Sono Bello's board-certified surgeons use micro-laser technology to safely target and remove your diet-resistant fat cells permanently on your stomach, back, chin, and more.
I've seen such dramatic results. My tummy is gone, my double chin is gone, and my hourglass shape is back. This was the mommy makeover that I deserved.
Schedule your free, no-obligation consultation and find out how you can get $250 off instantly. Call 1-888-357-3263 or go to sonobello.com.
Certain this is going to work?
Nothing to it.
For Imprint certain?
Certainty matters. 4imprint is your home for promo gear to wow clients and inspire your team. Check out 4imprint.com.
4imprint, for certain.
Looking for a better probiotic? Try Florigen. It's refrigerated behind the pharmacy counter to maximize freshness and potency and deliver 3 times more good bacteria for supercharged digestive and immune support. Ask your pharmacist for Florigen probiotics today.
Pick and Save always gives you more ways to save on top of our lower than low prices. And when you download the Pick and Save app, you can enjoy over $500 in savings every week with digital coupons and earn fuel points to save up to $1 per gallon at the pump. With a Boost membership, you'll save even more with double fuel points and free delivery. Discover more ways to save big every day. Pick and Save, fresh for everyone.
With Sweeto Metal Roofing, you get quality metal roofs installed by the best in the business. A metal roof means no fading, no storm repairs, true sustainability, and lower energy bills.
Sweeto Metal Roofing, the last roof you'll ever need.
We're cranking up the voltage, Wisconsin. Lottery retailers all around the state are lighting up with the latest limited time offer. It's All or Nothing Bonus Days. during the month of April. All or Nothing players have a 1 in 7 chance to receive a $2 bonus ticket for the next midday drawing. This electric offer is only available for a limited time and only at Wisconsin lottery retailers.
Emergency workers in Taiwan are looking for dozens of people who are still missing after the island was hit by its strongest earthquake this century.
At least 10 people were killed and serious damage is reported all around Taiwan. Commuters were traveling to work when the 7.4 magnitude quake struck Wednesday. Over 1,000 have been injured while more than 100 are still missing. The tremor struck as children started their school day. American Kevin Geiger's 8-year-old daughter was in class.
The teacher said, go under the table, go under the table.
So when the earth started shaking, did you know exactly what to do?
Because we had the orange, the hat in our desk, so we took it out and put it on her head.
And I was really happy that she was, like she said, being calm and not freaking out, right?
Today, Taiwan is still experiencing strong aftershocks.
With tax filing season in full bloom, the IRS is out with the latest Dirty Dozen list of the most common tax scams. Phishing and smishing are at the very top. That's when scammers will email or text you trying to get your sensitive information. On CBS Mornings, CBS News analyst Jill Schlesinger went over how to avoid scams, reminding viewers, among the other things, that the IRS will never threaten legal action, promise a refund, or send an email or text demanding immediate payment. She says scammers are preying on fear and greed.
Fear, we're freezing your account. Greed, you've got a tax refund. You get something like that, especially if it's time sensitive, then you just run the other way.
The IRS urges people to avoid clicking any links in an unsolicited email or text if you're uncertain.
Well, the snow is melting, but we're still feeling the after effects of that big winter storm. Chief Meteorologist Alex Harrington has the forecast. It's chilly out.
It is chilly out there, Susan. This weather system is still hanging out over portions of the eastern United States, and that just keeps funneling those chilly north winds into southern Wisconsin. That's part of the 3 things you need to know, staying chilly through your Friday, although I do promise a milder Saturday. The sun will come out tomorrow. I won't sing that, but the sun will come out tomorrow, and it will be sunny on your Saturday. Rainy Sunday, I can also promise you that as well. Current temperatures out there right now, chilly, 10, 15 degrees below where we should be for the early part of April. We got low 40s, even some upper 30s. Look at that, 39 degrees right now in Platteville. Here in Dane County, it's the battle of the 42s and the 43s and the 41s. Seem to all be popular numbers across the area. Again, very chilly for this time of year. Doppler track, high and dry out there right now. Just a few flurries fluttering about here. Nothing really picking up as we look across the rest of southern Wisconsin. Not going to be shocked, though, to see a sprinkle or a flurry this evening, maybe carrying on into the overnight, as well as those temperatures dip on down to the middle 30s by the time we get to midnight. And then as we start off your Friday morning on the cool note, upper 20s, we'll do 29 in Madison, 29 in the Dells. If the clouds can hang on a little bit longer, we might stay in the lower 30s like Janesville. Then as we carry on into the rest of your Friday, look at that, only doing 45 degrees. Normal highs for this time of year, about 52 to 53 degrees. So still below normal, but a little bit of progress out there. I like to be the optimist here. Optimistic here too, just some slight modifications, slight improvements in the drought over southwestern Wisconsin, but we need more water, especially as we continue to move out into the next couple weeks ahead. Planting season is just right around the corner, and we've got rain chances again, pretty decent for Sunday, and then on and off shower chances next week. Coming up in my next main weather, we're going to show the shower chances here. Look at that, 4 o'clock on your Sunday afternoon, green across all of southern Wisconsin. But in my next main weather, I'll show you how much water we can expect from those showers on your Sunday, which will carry on into your Monday too. We've got to start talking about the cloud forecast with the eclipse just right around the corner. Chilly tonight and Friday in the bottom line, a milder Saturday expected, and a rainy Sunday too. There's that milder Saturday, 50 degrees. And a chilly day on your Sunday. I've bumped those temperatures down. We'll have a strong east wind too, so it's going to be a raw, early to mid-March like day on Sunday, but then we flip things back to April as we go into Monday and through the rest of the week. Temperatures in the middle to upper 50s, lower 60s, on and off rain shower chances. So April showers bring May flowers. I can promise that as we go out into next week. So close.
All right, yeah, so close. That's right, Brady. Thank you, Alex. Wisconsin's presidential primary results from earlier this week are getting national attention.
A new Marquette Law School poll national survey provides a snapshot of how voters are feeling about the upcoming presidential race.
It shows that both Democrats and Republicans have some work to do before November to win this crucial swing state. Charles Franklin is the director of the Marquette Law School poll. Hi, Charles.
Hi, good to be here.
Good to have you with us. So you looked at head-to-head matchups, Biden versus Trump among registered voters and likely voters. Let's take a look at the numbers and explain again, if you would, what the difference is there.
Sure. Registered voters are simply people who've said they are registered to vote for this election. Likely voters are those who are registered and also say they're absolutely certain they're going to vote this fall. We see a 50-50 tie among registered voters, and we see Biden leading by 4 points, 52-48 among likely voters. So Biden with a little bit of an advantage of the people who say they're most likely to vote. My caution is likelihood of voting can change a lot between now and November. It's important to know where it stands today, but things can change quite a bit over these next 6 months.
Yeah, so I mean, this is, like you said, a lot can happen, and this is just a snapshot of where we're at right now.
Yes, what we do see is how close this race could be when we add in third-party candidates, Kennedy, West, and Jill Stein. Then Trump actually takes a small 3-point advantage, with Kennedy picking up a fair number of votes, about 15%. And the three candidates together, the three third candidates together, getting over 20%. So there's a lot of unhappiness still with the two major party candidates. You see that in our survey, and of course, you saw it in the primary results on Tuesday.
What was interesting about the primary results is that both candidates appear to have some weaknesses. Both lost thousands of votes to other options. The Democrats, a lot of Democrats voted unobstructed, and a lot of Republicans voted for Nikki Haley. So do both candidates have vulnerabilities moving forward?
They do, and I thought the primary illustrated those issues. 11% in the Democratic primary chose not to vote for Joe Biden, and 21% in the Republican primary didn't vote for Donald Trump. So these are the two presumptive nominees of their parties, but they still have factions within their party that are very reluctant to vote for them at this point.
And with the uninstructed votes coming in, would you say the Biden administration would be smart to pay attention to those, especially seeing the results here in Wisconsin? Because I'm guessing that the relations between Palestine and Israel are going to be a key motivator for especially Gen Z voters coming up.
They continue to be a big issue. To put Wisconsin in perspective, uninstructed got just over 8% here. It got 13% in the Michigan primary and 19% in the Minnesota primary. Some other states that have voted recently have been in the high single digits mostly. So I think we're seeing that continued reluctance to support Biden by something in the ballpark of 10% among Democrats. Shade less here this week.
When you see that it's 50-50, I guess this is all going to come down to independent voters. Is that what your polling shows?
Independents for sure. We see this month independents have swung over and are favoring Biden by a bit. But last month they were favoring Trump by a bit. Independents are a very swingy group. They're likely to be changing their minds throughout the course of the campaign. So I'd keep my eye on them, but I sure wouldn't bet that where they are today is where they are tomorrow.
Well,
what is it, 200-something days to go,
I
right?
know.
6 months out.
We'll be talking to you more often, I'm sure.
Very good. Thank you.
Charles, thanks so much.
Well, coming up after the break, it's almost the weekend in the 608.
Our Josh Spreiter returns with what you can look forward to this weekend. That's when Live at 4 returns.
My husband and I finally agreed that we need a new bathtub and shower, so he went right to work on it. I think he's procrastinating.
For a new bathtub or shower, just call 1-800-Hansons. Installed in as little as 1 day with optional safety features and a no-leak guarantee. Get 50% off installation or no interest, no payments for 2 full years. Offer ends soon.
Call 1-800-Hansons. Get it done.
Dad, are you certain this is gonna work?
Nothing to it.
Are you for imprint certain?
Certainty matters, like the certainty of 4imprint, your home for high-quality promotional gear, including exclusive items and brands they love. Printed perfectly and guaranteed to arrive on time. To wow your clients, nail your next event, or inspire your team, check out 4imprint.com.
4imprint, for certain.
Entresto is the #1 heart failure brand prescribed by cardiologists. It was proven superior at helping people stay alive and out of the hospital. Don't take Entresto if pregnant. It can cause harm or death to an unborn baby. And don't take Entresto with an ACE inhibitor or aliskiren, or if you've had angioedema with an ACE or ARB. The most serious side effects are angioedema, low blood pressure, kidney problems, or high blood potassium. Ask your doctor about Entresto for heart failure. Novartis may help you save on your prescription.
Sure, you can come for the fun, but you'll stay for the food.
And the brews. And of course, our famous fish fry.
And it's all right here at the Middleton Sport Bowl, one of Middleton's original neighborhood bar and grills, with daily lunch, dinner, and drink specials. Middleton Sport Bowl on University Avenue, just east of Park Street.
Creating family memories is what Maple Leaf Landscaping is all about. We design and build outdoor spaces that bring people together. Landscaped spaces for any size family. Functional, beautiful, a place everyone will enjoy. And it all starts with a free visit at your home by one of our landscape experts. So call Maple Leaf Landscaping today and have us create an outdoor living space for your home.
Welcome to Dwellings.
Shop our fabulous showroom, Hard Rock Road, Fitchburg.
Well, it may only be Thursday, but we're already thinking about the weekend in the 608 this afternoon.
It's Friday Eve,
Yes.
Let's be real. Josh Sprider is here with the weekend planner for your family.
I have 3 things for you to do this weekend in the 608, and the first one has become a huge hit for Madison area families over the years. It is your last chance to sit back, relax, and enjoy the lights along International Lane in Madison. Join the Dane County Regional Airport for the 5th annual Flight of Lights. They are proud to host an even bigger, even brighter drive-through light display featuring tributes to our first responders, tropical destinations, and Wisconsin sports. It is open to all, and there's no charge to attend. Flight of Lights runs through this Sunday, April 7th. You can step into a time warp of style and nostalgia at Totally Rad Vintage Fest. This event is back at the Alliant Energy Center. Check out the radical vendors specializing in iconic clothing and accessories from the 80s, 90s, and Y2K eras. They are offering a diverse selection of records, toys, video games, and home goods. The Totally Rad Vintage Fest is happening in Madison on Saturday, April 6th from 10 to 5. Tickets start at $8. Time is running out to join your favorite farmers at the late winter Dane County Farmers Market. This Saturday marks the end of the winter season at Garber Feed Mill before it officially moves back to the square for the summer. Open from 8 to noon, it is the perfect opportunity for you to do your weekly grocery shopping while supporting local farmers and makers. The Dane County Farmers Market outdoor season begins Saturday, April 13th. Remember, we are your home for what's happening in the 608 on channel3000.com. You can also click on the community calendar in partnership with Madison Magazine. In the 608, I'm Josh Sprider, News 3 Now.
Oh, plenty of things to do.
Yeah, thank you, Josh. I'm looking forward to the farmers market next weekend, next Saturday.
That's how you know it's almost spring, finally, yeah. All right, well, episode 4 of The Amazing Race was a nail-biter for our Wisconsin firefighters.
Sonny Pulver of Edgerton and Busy Smith of New Berlin fell behind all of the teams as they raced in Medellin, Colombia. For their first detour, they chose what was called the wall scribe. This was so hilarious. They were trying to solve a puzzle that said the world is smaller than you think. They could not get it. So they decided to switch detours. Some of the things they came up with were so funny.
Yeah.
I mean, it was miles away. So they did a break dance. They decided to learn a break dance. They crushed that, but at the end, they were in last place. And this is where Sonny was so unbelievably impressive. This was a really hard challenge, and she nailed it. So they are still in the race. By the time they raced to the mat and saw Phil, they were team number 8. Ooh. Yes. Next week, they're staying in South America. It's on to Santiago, Chile.
That's amazing. Good for them.
I saw on social media they made T-shirts with the phrase now, the world is smaller than you think.
That's always tough because when you're in the moment, you're saying all these things and later you're like, oh, why didn't I get that?
It's like trying to watch Wheel of Fortune or Jeopardy and everybody else can see it, but you just cannot see it.
Well, next time I'm stumped on something, I'll just say, I'll break dance instead.
Exactly, exactly.
Well, coming up after the break, breaking ground for a cause.
An education center in Madison is opening up to serve the community. We'll tell you how they put a spin on the old tradition when Live at 4 returns.
Hanson's knows that your home is a place of comfort and protection. That's why our durable, energy-efficient, and weather-resistant windows, roofing, siding, and gutters, as well as our bathtubs and showers, are guaranteed. With over 30 years experience and thousands of 5-star reviews, we're your trusted home improvement expert. Get 50% off installation or enjoy no interest and no payments for 2 years.
Call 1-800-HANSONS. Get it done.
This right here is confidence in a bottle.
Not only does it change you on the outside, but something in the inside, knowing that you're looking better.
It makes me feel so much more confident than I've ever felt in my life.
They are some of the hottest videos on social media. Those videos claiming to instantly get rid of bags under your eyes. Well, today we're going to see one for ourselves and let you be the judge. It's called Plexiderm, and lifestyle expert Annette Figueroa is here to tell us why she says this one is for real.
This one is for real, and I'm so excited. We even have a video, and you'll notice the model has bags underneath his eyes and some sagging, and all he uses is a small amount on a clean, dry face, and that's how easy it is.
All right, what's the active ingredient?
Okay, so it's silicates that are minerals found in shale rock, and what it does is it tightens and lifts the appearance of bags underneath your eyes, and as little as 10 minutes, no prescriptions, and very little effort. Even watching the video, this is a real, it's a model, but it's a real guy with real bags underneath his eyes.
My real true opinion is holy words I can't say on camera. This is absolutely unbelievable. I mean, I could feel it just lifting my skin. It was amazing. It feels good. Feels great. Looks even better.
And I did this to my father. We were at home. So we applied it to his under eye bags. And let me tell you, we were so excited. In under 10 minutes, they visibly disappeared from view. And now it is literally part of both of our daily routines. He calls me every single month saying, hey, Annette, I'm out of Plexiderm, please send me more. And not only does it work on the bags, it works on the appearance of crow's feet, fine lines, and wrinkles. The way you want to do it is you want to have a clean, dry face. You use a small amount because it's so powerful. You have high school reunions, you have events you want to go to, you want to look years younger, this is it.
At our $14.95 price, it's the best way to try Plexiderm and see it work for yourself after your first application. Your solution is at plexidermtrial.com or call the number on your screen.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
You're watching News 3 Now, live at 4.
Let's take a look outside on this Thursday afternoon. Flags are flying. It's chilly for April, and that's why our weather words today, feeling like March.
And did part of March feel like April? We're topsy-turvy.
Yes.
Chief Meteorologist Alex Harrington has more on these chilly temperatures and a possible warm-up, huh?
Yes. There is a warm-up in the forecast. We'll see that coming up in Maine weather. I can promise you that. We will get back to April-like readings. Nothing like April out there right now. As we were just showing those flags, we got that strong north breeze out there. Temperatures 42 in Madison, 43 in Janesville, 43 in Lone Rock. Juneau, 38. Platteville, you warmed up. You're up to 40 degrees now. Congratulations. 42 in Madison, 43 in Oregon, 43 to the northwest in Sauk City, and 41 to the east over towards Deerfield. At least the snow is gone, so we have that out of our system here. A flurry or a sprinkle, not out of the question as we carry on into the evening hours, but it's not going to be widespread, and we're not expecting any more snow accumulation, so that's certainly good news. There you see a couple of those little dots out there, a couple sprinkles as we go on into your Thursday evening. 29 for a low temperature tonight, 29 in Lone Rock, 28 in Baraboo, 31 in Janesville because the clouds are going to hang on just a little bit longer to the south. We will be tracking the return of the sun coming up in our next weather. We got a showery weather system that we're tracking too, first to warn on Sunday. I'll let you know how much rain we can expect on that Sunday system. We're going to march forward into Monday and take a look at the cloud forecast because the eclipse occurs on Monday, April 8th. So we want to take a look and see where those clouds are going to be in southern Wisconsin for that viewing.
Sounds good. Thank you, Alex. Breaking ground usually involves a golden shovel and adults moving some dirt.
But the playing field on Madison's east side had a more kid-friendly idea for their groundbreaking. Children grabbed their colorful sand shovels and broke ground on Madison's east side. Look at how cute they are in their little hard hats. The Early Education Center raised more than $4 million to expand its programs and services. They directly support children of all socioeconomic backgrounds. The organization also helps teachers learn about caring for children who experience trauma and homelessness.
We're going to be able to open up for observations for other early childhood professionals who want to learn about trauma-sensitive care, who want to learn about conscious discipline, and they'll be able to come, receive training, and then also observe in our classrooms so that they can see it in practice.
This new location is being built in partnership with the Plumbers Union Local 75 and the Road Home, Dane County.
We're now just 4 days away from the solar eclipse that Alex was mentioning. It's not just a fun event, but a rare chance for scientists to try and better understand how sun activity can have major impacts on Earth communications and infrastructure.
Reporter Michael Yoshida spoke with NASA about what makes this such a unique opportunity.
As millions watch the moon block out the sun, scientists across the globe will be keeping a close watch too. This eclipse allowing researchers to study the outer edges of the sun in a way they normally can't.
If you talk to the science community about this, they call the moon the perfect coronagraph because it blocks out most of the sun in just a way that allows us to look at the corona.
That's the outer atmosphere of the sun, a place scientists still have many questions about. It's where solar winds and storms come from, which when aimed at Earth can affect our upper atmosphere.
Sometimes in great ways, like the northern lights, and sometimes in not so great ways, like disrupting communications.
NASA will be using sounding rockets and high-altitude planes to try and better understand this solar activity. In the past, GPS, electrical grids, satellites, and more have been impacted by solar storms.
The sun's activity is ramping up.
Peter Becker, a George Mason University professor, is working with the Navy and Department of Defense to better understand how solar activities impact systems on Earth, including the internet. He says a lot of infrastructure needs to be improved to prevent what he calls an internet apocalypse.
If you take the internet down, even for a day, I think the estimates are like about $10 billion of economic damage per day in the U.S. alone.
I'm Michael Yoshida reporting.
Well, here's a little basketball math for you. What happens when you add Caitlin Clark to the Final Four? The answer is women's ticket prices that are now more than twice the cost of the men's. Logitech's, a company that analyzes such prices, says women's tickets have averaged more than $2,300 the past couple of days. For the men's Final Four, That number is about $1,000. Iowa's Caitlin Clark is now Player of the Year after a ceremony yesterday. Her face-off with LSU star Angel Reese is bringing extra attention to the game. Reese says she has her eye on the pros after declaring for the WNBA draft yesterday.
The stock market took a sudden dive today ahead of the upcoming jobs report. The Dow dropped 530 points, the Nasdaq fell 228, and the S&P 500 was down 64 at today's close.
Well, coming up next on Live at 4, tensions are on the rise in Israel.
The U.S. planning a response after an Israeli strike kills a U.S. citizen. The legacy the man left behind when Live at 4 returns.
Why won't you? Want fresh air.
Hun! You need the experts.
The home renewal experts at Belco will make your project a breeze with free installation on windows, siding, doors, and roofing. Plus, no interest for 6 years.
Free installation won't last long. Hurry. Call now.
Call 866 for Felco.
At RG Heating and Air Conditioning, our promise to you is 100% satisfaction guaranteed. Guaranteed service, repairs, and replacements. Installing quality Trane equipment. Trust your home with RG Heating and AC.
With Dad's arthritis, he struggles with housework and bathing, so I called A Grace. Yes, A Grace. With their age-at-home service, Dad gets the help he needs to stay independent at home.
A Grace, caring every step of the way.
Dad, are you certain this is gonna work?
Nothing to it.
Are you for imprint certain?
Certainty matters, like the certainty of 4imprint, your home for high-quality promotional gear, including exclusive items and brands they love. Printed perfectly and guaranteed to arrive on time. To wow your clients, nail your next event, or inspire your team, check out 4imprint.com.
4imprint, for certain.
This is Kathy. She's about to see her dentist. She's afraid. Not because of the drill, but because of the bill. A big bill. But Kathy doesn't need to be afraid, and neither do you, thanks to affordable dental insurance from Physicians Mutual Insurance Company. It's easy to get this coverage. Don't believe me? Call or go online for all the details. You could even have this free information kit. This isn't a discount plan or preventive-only coverage. This is real dental insurance. It helps pay for over 400 procedures. That's a lot. I'm talking cleanings, fillings, crowns, bridges, root canals, even dentures. Bottom line, you'll have help paying for routine care and expensive major work. But if you want deductibles, forget it. There aren't any. No annual maximum either. Plus, you can see any dentist you want. Stop fearing the big bill. Start saving at the dentist. Call now or go to sendinfokit.com.
Physicians Mutual, Physicians Mutual.
New at 5, find out how your favorite local restaurants are teaming up with Second Harvest to tackle rising food insecurity. See how you can make a difference with just a meal.
The impacts of our late season winter storm will keep cool temperatures around at least through the weekend. At 5, I'll let you know when we can expect warmer temperatures and the next chance of rain.
And ahead at 6, Will Keneally examines why the UW Board of Regents is considering raising tuition. What factors could sway that decision one way or another? That's tonight at 6.
The U.S. may be on the verge of changing some of its support for Israel following airstrikes on aid workers that killed 7.
Skylar Henry has more from the White House.
President Biden called Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu and expressed outrage over the killing of 7 aid workers during an Israeli airstrike in Gaza.
President, well, all of us, but particularly the president, was certainly shaken by the attack on the WCK convoy.
The White House says Biden made it clear that Israel needs to announce concrete steps to protect civilians, aid workers, and address humanitarian suffering in Gaza in the next few hours and days.
If we don't see the changes that we need to see, there'll be changes in our own policy.
The humanitarian crisis is further challenged, with World Central Kitchen halting its operations in Gaza following the deaths of their workers. Other nonprofits have followed suit.
100% of the population in Gaza knows acute levels of food insecurity. 100% of the population is in need of humanitarian assistance.
Chef Jose Andres, the founder of World Central Kitchen, says he doesn't buy Israel's explanation. The strike was a mistake because his organization coordinates its movements with the Israeli military.
It was really a direct attack on a clearly marked vehicles.
The attack killed 33-year-old Jacob Flickinger, and his parents told CBS News they don't believe it was a mistake either.
The facts on the ground seem to indicate that it wasn't a, quote, tragic accident.
Flickinger, a military veteran, leaves behind an 18-month-old son. Skylar Henry, CBS News, the White House.
Delaware Senator Chris Coons, one of President Biden's closest allies in Congress, says he believes any new U.S. military aid to Israel should now come with conditions to protect civilians.
Still to come on Live at 4, a Norwegian tradition that might have you turning your nose.
Yeah, I bet a lot of you know what we're talking about. People are divided on if they're running toward it or running away from the dinner table. Well, I sit down with a Wisconsin family to bring you this fishy food when Live at 4 continues.
Parker Heating and Cooling, you can save a whole bunch of money when you buy an air conditioner. You know what's even better? Saving even more money when you purchase an air conditioner and a furnace at the same time.
Parker Heating and Cooling.
Fjords has been crafting beautifully designed functional furniture since 1941. Every aspect of Fjord's furniture has been carefully engineered to create a higher level of relaxation. Visit the Century House today and view our extensive lineup. Experience the unmatched relaxation you can only achieve in Fjord's furniture. Relaxation made beautiful. Visit the Century House at 3420 University Avenue in Madison or online at centuryhouseinc.com.
Certain this is gonna work?
Nothing to it.
For imprint certain?
Certainty matters. 4imprint is your home for promo gear to wow clients and inspire your team. Check out 4imprint.com.
4imprint for certain.
Looking for a better probiotic? Try Florigen. It's refrigerated behind the pharmacy counter to maximize freshness and potency and deliver 3 times more good bacteria for supercharged digestive and immune support. Ask your pharmacist for Florigen probiotics today.
Tens of millions of roofs across America are failing, wearing out decades early, and leaking, oftentimes without you knowing about it, causing tremendous damage. Here's how you know you have a problem with your roof. Black streaking, your roof looks rough, or granules shedding off into your gutters or showing up in your driveway. Your roof is wearing out too fast, and it's going to cost you a bundle. RoofMax makes your roof like new by strengthening and rejuvenating it. So give us a call, and we'll give you a free assessment to see if your roof qualifies.
The Friends of the Middleton Performing Arts Center present the Texas Tenors live in concert. Don't miss an exciting evening with the award-winning trio who are celebrating their 15th anniversary tour. One night only, Saturday, April 13th. Tickets on sale now at friendspac.org.
Outlets at the Dells, an attraction not to be missed. With over 60 of the world's biggest brands, we thrill family vacationers, trendsetters, and all who love a smoking hot discount. We're all about the thrill of the deal, the joy of finding the thing you forgot to pack, the swimsuit that's the hit of the park, the dress that makes you walk with swagger, and the discounts that no one else can touch. Save even more with 25% off and get a free Vera Bradley umbrella. Visit outletsatthedells.com for coupon and details.
Upgrade your garage, patio, or basement this spring with our beautiful cutting-edge concrete coatings. Our coatings are 4 times stronger than epoxy and guaranteed to increase your home's value. For a limited time, save up to $500 off your project. Plus, call during this program to see if you qualify for payments starting at just $30 a month.
At Harker Heating and Cooling, you can save a whole bunch of money when you buy an air conditioner. You know what's even better? Saving even more money when you purchase an air conditioner and a furnace at the same time.
Parker Heating and Cooling.
This is a treat for you, everybody.
Yes.
We need this today. This is a live picture from Honolulu, Hawaii. Anybody see Gary Canalti in there waving?
He's having a good time.
In his Hawaiian shirt. Lucky Duck is there right now. 79 degrees.
Oofta.
Well, all it takes is one word, lutefisk, to make you either run to the table or run in the opposite direction.
Yeah, very controversial. Well, I grew up with the Norwegian fish dish, but you know what? I was never brave enough to try it. So when a local family invited me over, I said, oh, you betcha. If you're Norwegian and Lutheran, you probably have a cookbook like this with a certain recipe. You know which one.
Lutefisk.
Lutefisk?
Yeah, I've liked it since a kid. I still like it now.
Real Norwegians eat lutefisk, yeah.
So, what exactly is lutefisk?
Lutefisk is codfish that's been salted and soaked in lye for a week or so. It's best with lots of butter.
It's an acquired taste. I mean, you have to grow to like it.
A very important ingredient, correct?
Yes, yes. So you have the Norwegian basic food groups of sugar, flour, butter, and milk.
What else is there?
That's pretty much it. No salt, no pepper.
That's too spicy.
Right, yep.
It's a big staple for Steve Peterson and his family.
Fine.
They've grown up eating it at home and at church.
Usually I'm just the one that eats it all.
They invited me to their home to see how they make it and to do something my own family has been trying to get me to do for decades. Now, my grandparents, Merle and Myrtle Hatley, they would make this all the time at our family functions. I was young and I wasn't very adventurous, so I didn't want to try it. Peterson admits he's not really fishing for compliments when he makes lutefisk.
It's mostly gelatinous right now. It's probably the worst flavor of Jell-O you'd ever want to have, or the best.
But connoisseurs know it's a well-loved meal celebrating what it means to be Norwegian.
Norwegian hospitality, you're always welcome. Stranger is just somebody you've never met. So yeah.
Peterson's mom, Myra Jean Peterson, has fond memories of lutefisk throughout her life. She says sharing meals is an important part of her heritage, and it honors all the family members who have long been gone from the dinner table. These faces in black and white, Myra Jean says, brought so much color to her life.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I feel mom and dad here. So it really, it really is celebration. We have good times together. And if somebody is missing, don't worry, they're talked about. So, and all good things.
As we were visiting, before we knew it, it was time to take dinner out of the oven. Oh, it's steamy.
Yep.
And for the first time ever, I ate lutefisk.
Is your moment of truth?
I guess. Cheers.
Yeah, cheers.
All right, Grandma, Grandpa, this is for you. You know what? I get it.
Yep.
Yeah, that's pretty tasty. It's not scary. For the Petersons, lutefisk is more than just food.
Anytime someone bring it up, I really just think of like this and how we have our traditions. I feel like this is just home for me now. Because like this is our family tradition. It's what I love about it.
Passed around a table or passed down from generation to generation, sharing tradition is a key ingredient for family. It may not be in any cookbook, but the Petersons know that recipe by heart.
I think it's a really great tradition to carry on, and I'm glad that, the kids are carrying it on and the grandkids, and hopefully the great-grandkids will too.
Well, you can make lutefisk from scratch, or you can pre-order it from some stores, so you don't have to deal with the lye and whatnot. But yes, I have the recipe right here in my old church cookbook.
Look at that.
Yeah, and just the first thing, use cod prepared / soaked in lye. It's pretty simple.
Now, I saw you generously dole the butter on that,
Yes.
which was wise. But how did it taste?
You know what? It tasted a lot like the butter that takes on the flavor of that. It was had a kind of a soft texture. I like spice, so I would have added some black pepper, but most of my Norwegian family members would say, that's too spicy. So would you try it?
Yeah, I've always wanted to try it, actually. And lefse, too.
Yeah.
Have you ever tried it, Alex?
No, not at all. I mean, I love cod, but I got a question for you, Brady. How many of your family members called you when you took that bite?
I know, they've been waiting for so long, so finally they've checked me off their to-do list, I guess.
Now, when you make it yourself, then you're in the will.
Yes. So my grandparents have been gone for some time now, and I think they would have been proud. So anyone out there, if you have family traditions like that, do them now with your family.
I love, this is your sister's cookbook.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
is a well-loved cookbook.
It is filled.
It's packed and all the ears are worn. Oh, that's wonderful. This is a treasure.
It is, yeah.
It is.
So
great story.
We can cook together sometime.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. All right, you make the lefse, Alex. How about that?
That sounds like a deal. Sounds like a plan here. I'll also cook up a forecast for you here right now. 3 things you need to know. Chilly through your Friday, milder on your Saturday. The sun will come out tomorrow. I'm not singing the song from Annie. We can try that on another day. Rainy on your Sunday. Current temperatures out there right now, we got 42 right here in Madison. It's chilly out there. This is 10 degrees below normal for where we should be for this time of year. The warm spot right now is a 45 in Boscoville, and the chilly spot is a 37 right now. Our friends in Mineral Point. I got family in Mineral Point. Speaking of family, hi Nancy. Temperatures are 42 degrees in Madison, 42 in McFarland, 44 in Middleton, 41 right now in Deerfield. Again, below normal for this time of year. But the plus, you folks know me by now. I'm an optimist. The snow is done. We might get a sprinkle or a flurry overnight tonight, but not looking at any additional snow accumulation. That part of the weather system is gone. We're still hanging on to those breezy conditions. And again, a flurry or two out there, not out of the question. And the cool weather is going to stick around because we have these north winds that's funneling cold air from Canada behind this weather system towards the south. And we're going to start off tomorrow morning on your Friday at a chilly 29 degrees in Madison, 28 in the Dells, 26 in Camp Douglas because you're clearing out. Remember, those clouds help to hold in the temperatures, help to hold in the heat, I should say. 31 in Janesville because you'll have a few more in the way of clouds, and then we'll do a 45 in Madison for a high temperature, and then dipping by the time we get into your Friday evening. Now, I said there are rain chances in the future, and then we've been talking about the eclipse, and we're going to be here in the First Warn Weather Team keeping you up to date on the forecast for Monday, looking at showers, and then those shower chances carry on into your Monday. So let's march forward. There's those showers as we go on your Sunday going on into your Monday. Look at this here. It's 6 o'clock in the morning. We have showers and clouds out there, and the eclipse occurs during the early afternoon here. Percent totality right around that 80 to 87% here in southern Wisconsin is what NASA is telling us right now, and it should peak right around 2 o'clock here. I just put my zip code in Middleton in there, and it says right around 2 o'clock is when you can expect the darkest part of the eclipse here in southern Wisconsin, or at least at my location. But I'm forecasting clouds right now, and I like to be the optimist, so hopefully we can clear these clouds out of here on your Monday morning, but we'll keep you again up to date on that, because look at that as we head towards Monday at 6 o'clock. Skies are clearing, so variable cloudiness is what we're forecasting right now on your Monday, and hopefully we'll just have a few peaks or a few areas of those skies to clear out on your Monday so that we're able to see the eclipse here in southern Wisconsin. All right, recap of the information. What do you got to get out of this forecast? Chilly tonight and Friday, milder on your Saturday, and that rainy Sunday expected. We are looking at temperatures warming up, as I mentioned, as we go out towards Saturday, 50, a little closer to normal. That chilly Sunday, and then that important day on Monday, we're going to have showers out there and variable cloudiness as well. And we'll continue the optimistic streak here. Temperatures in the 60s, upper 50s. That's where we should be for this time of year, if not a little bit above normal through the rest of the 10-day forecast. See you in a couple moments.
What can our foam do for your home?
Incredible comfort, no matter what the weather.
Incredible savings, because your AC is going to run so much less.
It even reduces outside noise and allergens.
No matter what kind of cheap insulation you already have, our foam will go right over it.
Incredible. And spring is the time for incredible deals. So we're matching the $1,200 tax credit with a $1,200 discount.
USA Insulation.
Dad, are you certain this is gonna work?
Nothing to it.
Are you for imprint certain?
Certainty matters, like the certainty of 4imprint, your home for high-quality promotional gear, including exclusive items and brands they love. Printed perfectly and guaranteed to arrive on time. To wow your clients, nail your next event, or inspire your team, check out 4imprint.com.
4imprint, for certain.
Salon Pass Lidocaine Flex, a super thin, flexible patch with maximum OTC strength lidocaine that contours to the body to relieve pain right where it hurts. And did we mention it really, really sticks? Salon Pass, it's good medicine.
New at 5, find out how your favorite local restaurants are teaming up with Second Harvest to tackle rising food insecurity. Plus, we take a look at how the uninstructed delegation could play a pivotal role in the presidential election moving forward. That's next at 5.
We warn you first. When winter made an April comeback, the First Warn Weather team kept you on top of the developing winter storm conditions. First with the information you need to be prepared and stay safe. First Warn Weather.
Well, take a look at this. The Henry Vilas Zoo is welcoming its newest furry friend today. Meet Betty, a 1-year-old red panda.
Well, she's coming from the Lincoln Children's Zoo in Nebraska and already has a connection to her new home. Now, she is the great-great-granddaughter of Tarai, which the zoo lost back in 2021 at the age of 19. Betty arrived at the zoo in partnership with the Red Panda Species Survival Program. The organization works as one of many breeding programs to try and sustain the red panda population, which is endangered in the wild.
Welcome to
Betty.
Madison.
Yes, cute. We'll be right back.
Big at Wanakee Furniture ETC. Choose an Amish handcrafted sofa from our showroom or let our design experts customize a look for you during the Smith Brothers factory authorized sale.
Save big on quality Smith Brothers furniture
at Wanakee Furniture ETC.
Clean, safe, fun. I was hoping daytime care for Mom would be like that. Grace's new center is so nice. Now, caring for Mom is so much easier.
It's easier to manage my chemo side effects since a Grace Supportive Care came to see me. It was a Grace, but it wasn't hospice.
When you're ready for hospice, you want a Grace. They helped make my dad's last weeks comfortable, calm. It was beautiful.
A Grace, caring every step of the way.
Need to refresh your kitchen? Get an 11% rebate on the whole project at Menards. And add the finishing touch with your 11% rebate. How will you spend your rebate?
Save big money at Menards. Certain this is gonna work?
Nothing to it.
4imprint certain?
Certainty matters. 4imprint is your home for promo gear to wow clients and inspire your team. Check out 4imprint.com.
4imprint, for certain.
Shop from the largest selection of Chevy trucks and SUVs in Wisconsin at Bergstrom Chevrolet. All with Bergstrom's negotiation-free upfront pricing, including our exclusive 7-day price protection and money-back guarantees. Stop in or shop and purchase at BergstromChevrolet.com.
My dry eyes made me a burning, stinging 5 times a day.
Makeup smearing, drops user.
I want another option. That's not another drop.
Tyrvaya. It's not another drop. It's the first and only nasal spray for dry eye. Tyrvaya treats the signs and symptoms of dry eye disease fast by helping your body produce its own real tears. Common side effects include sneezing, cough, and throat and nose irritation.
Relying only on drops? Not me. My own real tears are my relief.
Ask your eye doctor about Tyrvaya.
Save big at Wanakee Furniture ETC. Choose an Amish handcrafted sofa from our showroom or let our design experts customize a look for you during the Smith Brothers factory authorized sale.
Save big on quality Smith Brothers furniture
at Wanakee Furniture ETC.
That wraps up Live at 4 for this Thursday. Hope you'll stay with us for News 3 Now at 5. Brady's in the newsroom with what to expect in our coverage moving forward. Brady?
Oh, tomorrow on Live at 4, we're taking a deep dive into the waters of Lake Mendota to give you a preview of this month's Madison magazine. And next at 5, voters are sending a message. We hear from Democrats and progressives who voted against President Biden, what they hope to achieve coming up. Well, thanks for joining our new Live at 4 program. We hope to see you back here tomorrow. News 3 Now at 5 starts right now.